Technology, mister.
It's in your head. You can't put it down. Your reality. It's in your head. You can't put it down. Your reality. What'll you do when the lights go out? What can you do now? Technology. 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 Step right this way. Life breaks inside. Step right this way. Life breaks inside. Be amazed and wonderment. See the city, feel it in man. Spicy Siamese twins. Sexy snake woman. Beautiful period lady. The unbelievable blockhead. Painless human pincushion. And TBS fire eater. Step right this way. Step right this way. See the city, skeleton man. Feisty Siamese twins. Sexy snake woman. Beautiful period lady. Unbelievable blockhead. Painless human pincushion. And TBS fire hero.
Disclaimer: the views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and/or hosts. They do not explicitly or necessarily reflect nor represent the channel's policy or the views held by this channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during this program.
It's just like Killer Cop 4, but she's got Hema instead of fry cook balls. I need you, Action Bastard. Action Bastard, I need you. Action Bastard, I need you. Why am I wasting time dancing?
You want to know why? Because the world is fucking flat, dog. And everything that you see up there, as far as like planets or stars, yeah, guess what, dude? It's fucking fake. It's just lights up there. The government put those lights up there so you dummies could just act like there's something up there.
Wait a second, are you a flat earther?
Call a crackhead.
You're stupid.
Yeah.
Man, what? What? Oh! What was in this shit? Yay, what was in this shit, man? Alright, that's exactly how we're all gonna feel after we go through all the insanity that I have ready for all of us for today's MAGA is weird stream. What the hell now? And it's the hurricane conspiracies that we're going to mainly focus on, but we're also going to focus in on other conspiracies that the MAGAs have about the election. So let's bring in our co-host and our guest, and then we'll go from there. If there's anybody in the Cinema Chats who wants to join us on the panel, please let us know, and or go into the Discord and follow the link for the stream on my yards and join us, because the more the merrier. And I know a handful of you probably would like to join us. So if you have a microphone, headphones, and an avatar, you don't even need a camera to join us. All you need to do is just be here in the audio, and we don't have to see you, just like what happens with most of the guests. I somehow got tricked into being on camera all the time from Huge Arse, and he is the one who convinced me, instead of hiding behind an avatar, to show my punk ass face all the time. So it's all Huge Arse's fault. So everybody go to Huge Arse's channel and tell him thanks for making Slim put his fucking goddamn ugly ass face on camera every single time, even though most of the rest of y'all don't, and that's okay. I know what I turned myself into. I did this so that I could show myself off constantly, and I'm an attention whore. So let's bring in our host, and that is everybody.
Some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Yes, I guess you're right.
Yes, and I guess yo right. How's it?
Howdy. Yeah,
How are you doing?
no camera for me today. I literally woke up from the sound of you and Doc joining the StreamYard. So
I kind of figured, but just chill back, relax, take naps, what all the things, because it's literally
probably end up starting a game or something like that.
Sure, but literally this is just me playing a bunch of fucking video clips of insanity. So yeah, it's gonna be easy for all of us today. I don't have to read anything. It's just playing videos of idiocracy. So let's bring in our Doggo. How are you doing, Doggo?
Everyone knew I was here because Brainless spoiled the illusion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh,
nobody would have guessed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, nobody would have guessed. It's not like you were in a side chat or something.
I had a COVID and flu shot at the same time. Don't do that, guys. Trust me, that's fucking wrong. And I've been out. Listen, I reached over almost 100 degrees.
Yes,
and it's just I've been ill, but
get them.
36 hours sleep, I was all right. I calmed
get
down.
them.
I managed to get to the pub today and have a few drinks, and and continue to have more drinks. So
sure, let's say hello to the Sudma chats right quick. Let's say hello to Al Trucker.
Hey Al.
Hey Al fucker, Trucker.
Stop the stupid A.
Hey, stupid.
We have a demon or
demon.
Whoa, we have a Tommy Temper. I know.
Hey, Tommy.
I have you've not been here before.
No. Tommy's a troll. He's a MAGA.
Yeah, that's what I kind of.
Hopefully we can convert him into what a prick Trump is.
It's yeah. Let's go ahead and get started with our troll for today. Tommy, you know what's weird? You know what's weird is not putting tampons in bathrooms for young ladies and women to get for them to deal with their women
problems.
Sure,
Absolutely.
I didn't want to say problems because I don't like that word. Like women
cycles.
features. Yeah, cycles. Anyways, that's what's weird. Just because and it never happened. And hold on. Even though you think it's weird, even though it never happened, just because if they were to put tampon machines in men's bathrooms, that means that I can go buy a tampon for my girlfriend, wife, significant other, my daughter or daughters, and go and bring it to them. Is that horrible?
And
Really, it's horrible
not,
to have
it's
access
not only,
for people to have more.
And it's not only women that have periods.
Yeah, look at Trump. He bleeds out of his fucking vagina all the time.
And
because
like,
he's a little pussy.
What if Slim wants to soak a tampon in
vodka? It's
in
vodka
and stuff it up his ass.
And you know what? If you work in the sex industry, sometimes you have to fill certain holes with things after you get done doing certain scenes. Let's put it that way. That's all I'm going to say about that.
The same material that goes into tampons, which is basically cotton, and
it is, yeah.
It goes into Donald Trump's diapers.
Yeah,
and I think Brainless, saying it's not only women that have periods. I think that will blow Tommy Boy's mind.
Anyways, yes. So
he's MAGA. He don't give a shit about. He don't understand.
He can't understand. Nah, but it's a lack of understanding. I think
he can't see
past
the white. He can't see past the whiteness of his nose. Let's put it that way. Anyways, let's say hello to the rest of the cinema chats, and then let's get into the fun and stuff.
We got a couple.
So everybody say hello to Victoria.
Hey, Vicky.
Hello, Victoria. And yes, that's very stupid.
Exactly. Just wait until we get into the evidence of that. You know what I'm saying?
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets.
So we got a crook.
And we've got a
Jaspers. We got a Jaspers.
Hey, Jasper.
Yes. And in those tracks, I am the vocals for all the tracks that you heard. Obviously, the first one is me being born, and it's me turning into a cyborg. That's what all the weird sounds are.
That is so fucking weird.
I know, but it's me being born, me being turned into a cyborg from. So I have never said this on stream. I don't think my original idea of my character was I was a serial killer that got electrocuted in the electric chair in prison for all the murders. I was buried in a shallow grave outside of the prison, and a mad scientist dug me up and reanimated my body. And instead of me wanting to harm other people, it's flipped. And now I just want to destroy myself. And that was the original idea of Slim Cypher. But
no one thinks you're strange.
No, but Enigma was the one who said, let's make it that you're a time traveler. And, and I was like, yo, God damn it, that's fucking even better. And then we went through me making myself traveling through the times and the blah, blah, blah for my acts. And this. So anyways, hello, Jasper. Hello, what the Beck? We have a Canadian element. I'm gonna go through this as fast as possible. And you know what I figure? I figure that douche and nozzle troll already peeled like a banana and split it.
Yeah.
Brainless, can you do me a favor? And if you have this, anybody who has this open, can you click on them and see if they're still here? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. But if you know what I'm talking about,
with the interaction.
If you can see it, because they'll say that they're still here, they're not.
No longer
Can I just say that Tim Waltz put tampon machines inside senior
a bunch
high schools.
a bunch of women's
but you know what the problem with this is? If it would have been ads, they would be okay with it. But this is something that a girl has to put inside her, so then she might not be a virgin anymore. So then daddy can't fuck a virgin.
Yes, Tommy is still here. Yes, I'm so glad because I love when we have trolls in the cinema chats. Anyways, no, I don't know 100% if it's that, but it's controlling women's bodies. And the best way to control a woman's body is to make it so it's uncomfortable for her to have her period, which is natural. Because you know why a woman shouldn't have her period? Because she should be pregnant as soon as she gets one, so that never mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what they think.
Even if that's at 10 years old.
No. As soon as she starts bleeding, she needs to be barefoot pregnant. She needs to be barefoot pregnant and in the kitchen making me a sandwich, right? Yes,
Yeah.
hey,
Everybody
Commander,
salute to the
welcome.
commander.
Yes. So, anyways, let's crack on
Commander
with
of the deep state.
this fun thing. If you've never seen the Shayla Buff opera that happened, we'll watch that during effing funny again. I think I did get copyright struck for it, but this is a parody of that. So here we blow. Come on, Beavis, do it. Oh, there we go.
You're walking on a golf course. There's no one around and your phone is dead. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot him. Donald J. Trump. He's following you about one hole back. He drops his Diet Coke and breaks into a sprint. He's gaining on you. Donald J. Trump. You're looking for your golf cart, but you're all turned around. He's almost upon you now, and you can see there's makeup on his face. My God, there's orange makeup everywhere. Running through the same Trumps. Donald J. Trump. You can hear his tiny hands slap.
Donald J. Trump.
He very nearly caught you.
Donald J.
Formerly President Donald J. Trump. Living on the course. Donald J. Trump. Lacking no remorse. Donald J. Trump. 34 indictments. Actual criminal Donald J. Trump. Now it's dark and you seem to have lost him. But you're hopelessly lost yourself, stranded with an ex-president. You creep silently down the fairway. Aha, in the distance, Mar-a-Lago with the lights on. Hope. You move stealthily toward it, but delays! Presidential immunity! Going on Fox News. Tucker Carlson interviews. You're at the Mar-a-Lago. Sitting inside Donald J. Trump. Tweeting on his phone, Donald J. Trump, but he doesn't hear you enter. Donald J. Trump, sneaking up behind him.
Donald J. Trump. Okay, so there we blow with that. Now let's crack on to like actual the substance that we're going to get into today.
It was weird.
If you, Brainless, were you here, or do you remember when we watched the Shia LaBeouf opera?
No, I wasn't.
It's pretty much that, but instead. It's pretty much that, but instead of saying Donald J. Trump, it says Shia LaBeouf, and it's talking about his like career in movies.
Wasn't that the guy out of he's been in a few films.
He's been in a lot of stuff. Right? He's pretty famous. Oh crap!
He was in the recent incarceration of Indiana Jones. I think he was in iRobot.
Yeah.
And Transformers. I wasn't the original Transformers guy. I sort of fucked himself up the arse.
I just reorganized all of my crap on accident. Son of a bitch. Okay, that's okay. I know. I wrong button. So let's go do it this way. God damn it! I didn't want, but it's okay. That shows how dumb I am because, if I was a professional streamer, then
we are professionals. Don't say you're not a professional.
So let's get to this. This is what happened a couple days ago. Trump decided that he wanted to dance on stage for 39 minutes straight for some reason.
He didn't like the questions. He was getting questioned on things that he couldn't answer. So,
and then after he said, we'll take a couple more questions, and then they just played the music, and like, Jesus Christ.
Before he started dancing, he did say, I will set the military on people that don't agree with me.
The Democrats. Technically, the Democrats.
May I say something? Who's paying for them? Who else would be doing the shitty jobs that they do? Just
Tommy, hold on. Tommy,
are you going to work on a plantation?
Exactly. Tommy, do you not know what used to happen in the 1970s, 1980s, and the early 1990s? We used to have immigrants that would come here seasonally, bro. Once we closed the borders and made it harder for, hold on, give me just one more second, Brainless, and then of course I'll give you your time. But I have to say this because this is what pisses me off the most. I grew up in San Diego. The immigrants used to come here, used to be seasonal. And what they would do is they would go to certain farms and they would work a couple months, make enough money to go back to their home country. And they would make it so that it was profitable, so they can, give their kids food, get their kids educated, and things like that. Once we started closing the borders and putting up walls, now they can't be seasonal, and now they have to be here constantly. And you know what happens to a town when you have 10,000 people move into the town? It fucking grows, dumbass. It's not a bad thing. Just because they're immigrants, you think it's a bad thing. No, the commerce picks up. All of the businesses sell more shit. They pay taxes on everything. And once again, they're legal immigrants, you dumb cunts. What problem do you have with people that are not like you, you idiot?
Also, Tommy, the whole of America is a land of immigrants.
No, that's what it is. It is called the melting pot of the world. Literally, that's what I was raised believing.
275 years old.
Yeah,
and looking at your pictures back then, you fucking nut job.
Yeah, looking at your picture, your family's probably from Europe, not from America.
How many generations? Tommy, do you know how? Hold on, give me 1 second. Tommy, do you know how many generations your family is that have lived here? How many generations is your family? Mine is 5 generations. Okay, and that's actually rare. It's most people. It's 2 or 3. Mine was 5 because we came here during the Wild West and moved to some of the areas around here. And one of the first banks in like northern Colorado or something, my grandpa, great grandpa opened, and he was the one who was running all the commerce in town with giving all that stuff. And he bought one of the first Model Ts that didn't have a top on it, and he actually died by flipping it over in a ditch that was next to the road because there was no shocks and no all that anything. Anyways,
I saw an old Model T recently in a barn, and it was basically a rust bucket, and I thought,
hey, don't talk about an old stripper like that, okay? Jesus, don't talk about old strippers like that. You saw an old Model T that was rusted out. Never mind, I'm just kidding. So let's
your
crack
whole
on.
country is full of immigrants, and I'm guessing you're getting 9 million from Fox News via Trump's ass.
And who cares if it is that many, dumbass? Do you know how big the Americas is? And we have dying towns and cities and places that need to fill jobs. And what happened? What happened during when we were talking about the migrants eating the Haitians eating the dogs and cats? The companies that they're all getting hired by are saying, no, they're not like the white trash trailer bitches. And all the white people that are like, oh, I need a day off because my kind of head hurts after drinking too many White Claws the night before. No, the immigrants, they come in every single day. They fucking work. They buy fucking land or they rent land. They're putting in monies to it. And again, they're legal. So what are you fucking idiots talking about? Like, we need extra people in the Americas to make dying cities, because now we don't have coal mines. We don't have mines anymore. So now we need other businesses and other ways to make money, which will be different types of energy propagation. You know what I'm saying? Like either solar, wind, putting fucking things up cows' arses, so every time they fart, it like makes an electrical charge to go into a battery. I don't know, but things just like that, bro. Like, dude. Sure. Thank you. That's what I was thinking of, but I couldn't think of it because I'm a little miffed right now. Anyways, let's crack on with the
idiocracy. Wait. You're a little drunk? Nah, I don't believe it.
I said miffed.
7, dude. He's a little drunk.
And miffed. It means I'm angry. But yes, I am totally a little drunk for sure because I knew I had to do this to watch this idiocracy. So let's get over this as fast as possible, and then we'll get into the hurricane stuff. Hey, Tubian. Everybody say hello to Tubian.
Hey, Tubian.
I feel like Tommy already bowed out because I feel like he knows he lost the battle.
Yeah, I feel it right now. I don't know who's out there trying to get in, but you know what I feel? Doesn't that feel nice?
Look at this cunt.
Yes, well, let's crack on because I want to get to the other things. And,
Yes. And you don't even have, there's nothing like outdoors. You don't even have to call.
Okay, so he literally was just kind of pretending to answer questions.
Wanted to close
and
with
we'll go
a
here.
specific song.
Okay, let's do a couple
few
of
more fast questions.
And then listen to what he says. He forgot which song that he asked her to play.
So, Justin, how about a couple of really beauties, and we'll sit down, relax. Let me just give you the bottom line, though.
So then Trump ranting a little bit more before they.
And then they just play.
I've worked in an old people's home before, especially with dementia. And I've said to these people, let's go and listen to your music and whatever they like.
Yeah.
And these are dementia patients, and they don't even know who you are the next day. It's hard work, but it's very, very. I don't know. I loved it. It's very gratifying, I should say, to look after people like this. That's basically what he done, and she did that to him. And I have to say, although she killed a puppy, I would do her proper.
Let's not talk about the weird, crazy bitches we do, because I can go on a long list.
I'm trying to make myself a dream fan, so I'm going on.
Yes, totally. No, you are. Let's crack on. Let's crack.
Sorry.
We have our schizophrenia here,
Nice
and
one without warning.
And because our schizophrenia is here, we have their channel promo. So let's start with this. There we blow. Welcome, Schizma Crusher.
Hi, Skids.
So anyways, let's
Nice to
get to this.
Emerging from the mess left by the two hurricanes, another kind of storm. Online.
We're not asking no more. Our government is clearly standing in opposition against us.
A deluge of.
Yeah, you mean hurricanes that happen during hurricane season and only happen during the hurricane season? No. The government totally fucking did this, dumbass.
Hurricane-related conspiracy theories targeting the U.S. government.
But aren't the Democrats controlling the weather?
Well, that's what they're saying.
So,
and we totally have evidence of that later.
If the Democrats in America are capable of controlling the weather, even I would fucking vote for them. For the UK, anyone can control the weather. It's basically just fucking, whoa, I'm going to vote for them too. Why not?
And I have people that are actually saying that as well, dog, and we'll get to that in a minute. But let's crack on with this.
Government falsely suggesting the government manipulated the weather to grab land, make money, or, as put here, divert disaster relief money to illegal immigrants.
They want the migrant.
Because why would they need to do that to divert money to them, even though that's not anyways?
Well, no. Well, no. There is money being diverted because there is a, I believe it is, there's a crowdfunding thingy going on for people that got struck by the hurricane, and apparently it's endorsed by Donald Trump, but he did not give one penny to it. Why not? Where's Mar-a-Lago? In one of the areas. Yeah, in one of the areas where so it got hit. So it's just giving money to Trump.
In one of them promo videos, he gave that woman $100 to help her with her food bill. I bet he's still fucking kicking himself over that. $100. Fuck that.
Wow, giving somebody $100. Like, that's like for us giving somebody $5.
Yeah, but you're talking about a guy who's fucking cash poor. He hasn't got $100.
No, that's true. That's true.
Everyone here in this stream and on the side chat are richer than Donald Trump. All them buildings he owes loans on, and they're not worth the fines he's having to fucking pay for his indecencies on planet Earth.
I feel like he's still got gold hidden up his ass or something. But anyways, let's crack on.
Like Roger, like Roger the alien.
To have America. Let's get a convoy full of people. Let's go up here and take over this area.
I really did think about this.
In this podcast, this Georgia Republican Party official falsely suggested the manipulated storms were aimed at manipulating the electorate.
I also believe they don't want the voters turning out that are all around Asheville, those Republican red voters.
Donald Trump himself has.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay. So now let's
vote
get
for the
into
people who can control the weather, because surely they are the power in the world. The people who can control hurricanes, they're the power. And you vote for them willy-nilly, and they become the. Well, I'm sure the whole planet would vote for anyone that can control the weather. As simple as that.
Yes, definitely. And let's see if I can find it. Oh well.
See, Marjorie Taylor Greene doesn't think before she fucking speaks. Although she speaks conspiracy fucking bullshit, she doesn't think the consequences that would, well, surely people would vote for people that can control the weather. But yeah, she's a Neanderthal. Which there was
totally a Neanderthal.
There was a bit on Jimmy Kimmel where he showed a female and a male Neanderthal, and basically looked like Margie said, well, he actually put her face on.
Can we stop insulting the Neanderthal?
Okay,
Please?
okay, let's crack on. I think this is it. Hold on. This is where what you just said, dog, is exactly what he says. Even though I really don't like Bill Maher anymore, but he said this.
Marjorie Taylor Greene is doubling down on her claim that the Democrats can control the weather. Someone has to ask her, if that were true, wouldn't it be a pretty good reason to vote for the Democrats?
Executively. If they can do all that. All right, let's get into more weather stuff right quick. And we're going to get into Major Green Twat. I think we pretty much... Oh, no. Let's get in... We pretty much know... Well, let's get into this. I think we know kind of what she said before. But now let's hear Bill...
Southeast is in...
Sorry. Bill Nye tell us about how she's a dumbass cunt.
Recovery mode after two deadly hurricanes in just 2 weeks. A new study shows that ultra warm water in the Gulf of Mexico supercharged Helene and human-caused climate change. Of course, likely heated up that water. A lot to discuss with our next guest, Bill Nye, the science guy. He's also part of the Too Hot Not to Vote campaign and to engage and educate voters on climate change and clean energy. Bill, I mean, as a news guy, I guess we have to couch things and say likely to do this and likely to do. I mean, but how much certainty can we say, yes, climate change is heating up the Gulf and supercharging these hurricanes?
Well, there's no question that climate change is heating up the Gulf. That's proven. The question is, does an individual storm result?
Hey, Mari.
Of climate change? Well, in this case, yes, because it's the heat that's in the water that got there from the heat that's held in the atmosphere.
Okay, so that's all we really need to go to, even though Major Green Twat says that we can control the weather for no reason. But I want to get into, because I have so much more to get into.
Well, technically, she's actually kind of correct, but it's the right wing that is controlling it, because they keep wanting to use coal and shit. So it's technically them creating.
Yeah, they're not
the hurricanes.
But she's not correct in that it can be controlled, especially via coal.
They're saying it can be directionalized, but it can't. But anyways, okay, we know that. We've
got the weather warrior.
Marjorie Taylor Greene's got 2, possibly 4 years left as well. Bolworth's going to be out this year, and I think your Matt Gaetz and the MAGA are going to be beaten by proper Republicans this year. Well, a few of them have already been beat by a couple of years. In a couple of years, maybe 4 years' time, they will all be gone. The MAGA, that needs to go. That Trump cult just has to fucking disappear. That's just wrong for not just America. It's wrong for the whole world because that guy is a monster.
Trump
well,
is
it's caused
for the whole world.
fascism to propagate more around the world. But anyways, let's crack on because we have so much more to get
All
to.
right, one meteorologist has taken to social media to set some of these theories straight.
There will never be a Category 6 hurricane with our current system. It is physically impossible. And a Category 5 has wind speeds of 157 miles an hour plus. See that little plus right there? That covers everything from 157 miles per hour to infinity.
All right, so Katie says her efforts to debunk the conspiracies, they were met with a death threat, so much so she doesn't want us to reveal which TV station she works for. Crazy times. Joining me now is broadcast meteorologist.
What kind of fucking loser?
Katie Nicolau. Thank you for joining us, Katie.
Something with threats. That means you have nothing. Nothing.
Well, yeah. Once they say infinity.
Yeah, and they literally hold on. That past that. These people literally are giving death threats to weather reporters because they say that they are controlling it. Not just the government, but every single news station around the country is involved in somehow making these things work. And just wait, there's more. So let's listen to this.
How do they control it?
It's crazy to think you actually received a
I would like to know how they
threat. People, are they like blaming you for the hurricane?
Well, suppose. Let's keep going on because they will explain stuff. They will explain stuff.
Well, it's interesting because I'm not alone. Lots of meteorologists are reporting that they're getting these hostile messages, whether they be physical threats, death threats, whatever it may be. And it's tied, I think, to the recency of having two major hurricanes hit the United States. We're a hot button topic.
Which happens during hurricane season in the Americas. That's not that unheard of. I mean, yes, it is fucking kind of weird, but not really, honestly.
It was two big ones. It was two big ones, like back to back. So like it's a bit more extreme. I don't know what would cause that. Maybe climate change, you dumbass.
Exactly. But once again, it's not
as
that
we say, as how we say it.
Well, it's a storm season, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's now. You have your tornadoes, you have your hurricanes, and unfortunately, it crosses over from the Pacific because of the warmth of the seas and whatnot. That just brings it over the way the air spins. Fuck you, flat earthers. The air spins in a direction. It just brings the hurricanes over America, unfortunately, and a lot of the coasts do get hit. And they are getting more intense. And that's because of climate change. Of course it is.
Yes, we know that. Yeah. And the other reason why the Gulf is the way it's shaped is because of all these weather systems that do that shit. They move the land and or have that make that alcove to some extent. If you look throughout history. Anyways, let's crack on. I want to hear
a little bit more from her. If you can control that shit, as they're saying, it's being controlled.
If we could control,
would you not?
If we could control,
have that, do billions of dollars worth of damage over a state or over this and over that and flooding.
If we could control the weather, Israel would never be attacked. We would just blow out whoever was trying to fucking infiltrate Israel, even though I think that's the dumbest thing in the world. I fucking hate that Israel's a thing still. But same thing. Russia, hold on, dog. Give me the 10 more seconds. If that was a thing, don't you think Putin, don't you think fucking Kim Jong-un, all of these people would be manipulating the weather to do everything they wanted without actually having to put boots on the ground? Fuck yeah, you dumb cunts. That's why we know it's not a thing, because world leaders are not making things happen to destroy their enemies like that, you idiots. How do you think only the American Democrats fucking know how to use this shit? You're fucking stupid as shite, homie. Especially because they're always saying the leftists are the satanic cabal, you know, the globalists, which they say Jews and that. But if they were the people that was happening, like, why?
That was the exact conclusion I was coming to, and thank you for shutting me the fuck
The
up.
conclusion. Oh.
So because of these conspiracies happening, this is what's happening.
FEMA crews in North Carolina were forced to relocate due to a reported armed threat against government workers, a story first reported by the Washington Post. Nicole Skanga has more.
As the nearly 65,000 residents of hard-hit Rutherford County, North Carolina, struggle to clear endless mud and debris left behind by Hurricane Helene, help has hit a roadblock. Out of an abundance of caution, FEMA says instead of going door to door, disaster assistance teams there will be stationed at fixed locations, while the agency looks into alleged threats against their personnel.
Oh my God! Because
why the fuck
Trump
are you
and other
threatening the
people
people that are trying to help? What kind?
Because Trump and JD Vance said that they're going to take your money if you try to get back on your land, or if you get any assistance and try to get back on your land, they're going to take your land. So if you get your $871 or whatever, which is not just a one-time payment, it is just the beginning of you getting back on your feet or helping to make sure you can stay in your hotel room for a couple more days and have food and help that your animals and your kids and blah, blah, it doesn't matter. Trump and other people on the right, hardcore right, especially though the Nazis, they've been saying that, like, oh, they're giving the money to immigrants. They're doing all this blah, blah, blah. And it's like, dude, oh my Jesus Christ. So now they're saying that the FEMA workers are giving all that money and all the assistance to immigrants. So they're trying to hurt them because they're not giving it to the goddamn white people that live in a trailer park and goddamn whatever.
Yeah, but
you first need to accept it. Oh.
I'm guessing this time of year, FEMA, which I believe stands for the Federal
Emergency
something agency.
Medical, I think it's medical assistance or something like that.
I'm guessing they're spread pretty thin this time of year.
Yeah, especially since multiple disasters have happened in a row to some extent. And that's why would the Democrats do that right before a fucking election? Why would the Democrats use this right before a federal election? An important election like this? It does not make any sense. Why do you want to cause disaster before? You want to make it seem like the Biden and Harris campaign is amazing as all balls, right? So anyways, let's go with...
And also, why does Trump need to lie about the fact that Biden is not even talking to the local authorities there to offer help?
Yeah, but Brainless, why are you saying why does Trump need to lie? Trump just lies involuntarily. He just does it. That's all.
You kind of have a point there.
It's for the rich, whatever he can do to make sure the rich. And once again, the reason why Trump is still in the running for president is because he hopes. Hold on, dog. The major reason why Trump is in the running still because he does not want to be doing this. The only reason he's doing it is to make sure that he can stay out of prison. He just wants to make sure that he can stay out of prison. That's the only way he feels that he can do it. By becoming the president and or having a civil war happen if he doesn't win in his eyes, because he's not going to win. There's no. I'm pretty sure there's no way he's going to fucking win. Yeah, if you look at Arizona. And you look at like the two states that have already done the like beginning of this stuff, it's not going his way. Let's put it that way. And anyways, so let's crack on with this.
After 2021, I'm pretty sure the government will be well prepared for that MAGA movement nonsense that are just basically fat people.
Unfortunately, what's going to happen for these what's going to unfortunately happen with these idiots is they're literally just going to drone like a shit ton of people.
Absolutely.
That's the only thing that's going to happen. Like, because they don't even need to bring in tanks anymore. They don't need to even bring in fucking SWAT. They don't need to bring in anything.
Yeah, but what are they going to do?
Like just drone a bunch of fucking and once again,
they're not going to have any electronics. I mean, we're talking about MAGA here. They're not going to all they're going to do is be 100 feet away, light a bit of dynamite, and just try and fly it into people. That's their warfare. They're fucking idiots. Other than that,
no, they're gonna hunker down in their
they want.
They're gonna
America. Fuck yeah.
They're gonna hunker down in their wannabe bunkers. There is gonna be a couple of small insurgencies. They're gonna run around and try to take over certain places. The only problem is they don't understand how to take over places. To the best of my knowledge, the more research that I do, they don't understand what we were supposed to do with the Arma, the place that they took over in next to Mexico and held it out there for 3 days, and Daniel Boone or whatever, he died in it, and blah blah blah. But you're supposed to sit there, and that's the thing that luckily these idiots didn't understand is when they went into the Capitol, they were supposed to sit there until Trump got back into power. They're cosplayers. They did not understand the concept of hanging out there and not.
Yeah, they didn't understand what a coup actually
is. Luckily, no, not Waco, because Waco is when the blah blah blah.
Cool.
But no, it's the Alamo. The Alamo is the thingy. That's the real way to do a coup. Is you hold down a place and try to not let that, but that didn't work, obviously, right?
Waco,
So
religious cult.
And Waco, so Waco kind of was one. Sure, I'll give you that, Damon. No, Waco was kind of one, but what I was talking about was the Alamo.
They were
because that's
and they fought at it, but they all
because
evidently kill themselves in the end.
The reason why that I use Alamo as an example is because it was the American government that was trying to stop the Mexican people getting to that land, right? And so that was the coup, the you know what I'm saying? So that's the closest thing we've ever had to that. And that's what we were supposed to do, you dumb cunts. You were supposed to hold down the fort and reclaim what you wanted. Take that, negotiate, like going into a bank thing and having hostages, right? We're not going to give up the hostages, and we're not going to leave, and we're going to do this, and we're going to kill people every hour if we don't, right? That's what you're supposed to do when you do that shit, you dumb cunts. But these people are so stupid, they don't understand what they were supposed to do. Luckily for us, fingers, and hopefully they don't understand what a silver reward is.
America is protecting land that they have illegally obtained.
Yeah, well, that's what the Alamo was supposed to be, and that's what would happen if you were to have what happened on January 6th.
Yeah, and
you were supposed to do that, dumbasses.
What I find so surprising, how low the level of force was defending the Capitol.
Yeah.
No, it was actually pretty high. Hold on. It was actually pretty high at first. But once they started getting beaten with all these things and these people started using the gates that they put up to hit them, because they weren't actually expecting a complete riot. They were like, oh, they're white dudes and we're police, so they won't beat us up. They honestly, it was a little lax. And Trump did not send in the National Guard like he was supposed to. They asked him to bring in 10,000 National Guards, and he did not do that because he wanted.
He didn't, because why would he send
the
National Guard against the people that he sent into the Capitol?
No, I know. Of course,
why
obviously,
would you send National Guard on your own people?
No, obviously, no. We all know that. No, we totally all know that. But that is the reason why. And they tried, it took them a hot second to get past certain gates and past certain places. But unfortunately, there was a handful of ex-military people that kind of understood the way to do certain things. But let's crack on. Let's crack on. We already know this.
From the outside point of view, it was Washington police against MAGA.
No, it was. No, it totally was.
500,000 MAGA. I don't know how many. Trump will, inflate his numbers by a lot. It's all there's 100,000 people here, and there's like 6 people sitting in a fucking chair. That's him. But there was a lot of people. That was a lot of nonsense, and all that was there was Washington police. And a number of them have died since. Some died from their injuries. Some died on the day.
After, and some committed suicide. Yes, no, I know.
Exactly.
Yes, totally. Yeah, we
because it's just people. It's Americans attacking Americans.
And those people that died there were killed by Trump. I'm not fucking afraid to say that.
No, and when Trump, hold on. When Trump was doing an interview yesterday, I think he said the only person who died was Ali Babbitt or whatever, but nobody died during it. And it's on Univision, and all of the audience, all the people on the panel are like, "What the fuck? You just said somebody died, but then nobody died." And then people did die, brah. Like fucking 4 cops that day, a couple more a couple days after from other types of trauma, and then people committed suicide. A lot of motherfuckers died, and a lot of people got injured that day. It was not fucking a peaceful transfer of power like your punk ass wants to say. But anyways, let's crack on with this.
There's actually video of Ashley Babbitt that he went on about. There's actually video of Ashley Babbitt getting shot. She broke through a window and tried to get through, which was basically central chamber.
And an FBI and a National Guard, an FBI agent, somebody said, hold on. He said, do not go. He said, do not enter this. He said, do not come in here. Otherwise, you're going to get shot. He literally warned her multiple times, but she's a white rich woman. So she was like, oh my God, I'm a Karen. They're not going to shoot me because they're so self-centered. They're so privileged. Never been told no in their life. But anyways, let's crack on with this part of it, and I'll be right back. I'm going to use the loo and grab another burr.
Stop some of the extreme members of the Republican Party from gaslighting the American public about the cause of the storm, with Marjorie Taylor Greene tweeting, and I quote, "Yes, they control the weather. It's ridiculous for anyone to lie and say it can't be done." So Marjorie, who are they? Who are the they you are referring to? Exactly. Democrats? Jewish space lasers? Who knows?
Oh, thank you. So we just had 2 catastrophic hurricanes hit the country. And while usually Marjorie Taylor Greene saying something like the Democrats can control the weather and create hurricanes, normally I would find that funny. Normally I would be making fun of her left and right. But these were massive catastrophes. Lots of lives were lost. Lots of homes were lost. Things were unbelievably destroyed. So to insinuate that this was done intentionally, that it could be done intentionally, and that it was done intentionally for the sake of hurting Republicans and trying to get away with voter fraud, actually really pisses me off. And if you missed that tweet from that clip that I just showed you, here it is again with added context, with multiple sources saying, no, you cannot just control the weather, which I thought would be a nice touch to add for everybody to see. Oh, wait, here she's talking about it again. Climate change is the new COVID. What a sentence that is. Ask your government if the weather is manipulated or controlled. Did you give them permission to do it? Are you paying for it? Of course you are. You're so right, Marjorie. Their tax dollars at work controlling the weather, which we can totally do now. And we're not going to make it no longer over 100 degrees in the summer practically everywhere. Instead, we're just going to create massive destructive hurricanes, one right after the other, and we're just going to shoot them along the East Coast. Now, why does Marjorie think that we can control the weather? Well, here's another tweet, surprise, claiming that Obama's CIA director talked about it publicly, and that this is proof that.
Okay. All right. So
I want to see the rest of that.
do you want to hear more?
Yes.
Okay.
She's doing a good job in explaining it.
And I just wanted to break it up as well because then the YouTubes isn't gonna, even though I'm pretty sure they're not gonna clap us, but let's listen to the rest of it.
We can control the weather as Democrats. Now I have this clip ready, and I want you to watch it and then tell me if you think after watching this clip that Democrats now control the weather.
Another example is the array of technologies, often referred to collectively as geoengineering, that potentially could help reverse the warming effects of global climate change. One that has gained my personal attention is stratospheric aerosol injection, or SAI, a method of seeding the stratosphere with...
That's a little bit different in the sex dungeon, but anyways, let's crack on.
Particles that can help reflect the sun's heat in much the same way that volcanic eruptions do. An SAI program could limit global temperature increases, reducing some risks associated with higher temperatures and providing the world economy additional time to transition from fossil fuels.
So they shoot water droplets in the air that help reflect the sun's light, and it serves as a temporary Band-Aid to help buy us more time to figure out how to combat the climate crisis.
Yeah,
and also like it.
I don't think they said
that's a thing to lower the temperature. Why was this weather? Because the temperature is getting higher.
Yeah, and it's
yes, Tubian, and Americans continued that fad up until like 150 years ago. They stopped because they thought burning innocent women were wrong. Thank you.
So,
Democratic Republic.
So, I know they didn't mention cloud seeding, I don't think, but like cloud seeding is the same thing where there is a way for them to like.
It's just...
Yeah, so it is a thing, but it doesn't actually change the way that
seeding,
a hurricane is.
Cloud seeding is being explored.
No, it's spiritual, isn't it?
It's been around for a gazillion years, but like it doesn't actually hold very much.
Yeah, and
no,
the only
I know
thing
that's what I'm saying.
What you could do with that, and then I say could, is if there are clouds, make it rain at the spot where you want it. You can't just make clouds out of nothing with it.
Yeah,
it's basically triggering the clouds to drop the rain.
That's why they call it. That's why they call it cloud seeding.
I believe,
and not rain making.
I believe getting rid of Trump
and
his QAnon followers, his MAGA followers in Congress, like Marjorie Taylor Greene, Boba's gone. We know that. Your Gates and these congressmen from red states, I believe once they've gone, the world will turn back to normal. I've got hiccups. I apologize.
That's never happening though. That's
but like
never gonna happen.
You don't need to get rid of all the Republicans.
I think they're going to disappear after a couple of years.
How many of the local politics?
We're never getting rid of Republicans. We're never getting rid of.
No. I don't mean Republicans, but I'm talking about Republicans. I'm talking about MAGA.
It's only going to get more and more extreme. There's no turning back. We're only going to get more extreme.
Like
there's no way to turn back.
No, but every time, like just like with eating the pets, like who were the people debunking that?
We're eating the cats.
It was the local Republicans. Like the Republicans are also like a lot of them don't like Trump.
Yeah, but that's not how the world works. The people who get voted in are from the crazies. And if we can't get rid of the crazies, then they're going to vote Major Rain Twats in, and they're going to vote in people that are like that. So that's the problem, is we're fucked no matter what.
The people who voted in are from the crazies. That's just a bad take.
No, the ones that vote them in are crazies. Not everybody who votes is crazy. The ones who vote in the major green twats, the Kerry Lakes, and it's still going to happen for a hot minute. And once again, even if they're not voting them in, there's still going to be this base of conspiratorial idiots that believe everything that Newsmax says. All of these conspiracy, like 4chan, all of it. So there's still going to be all of that, unfortunately. Like, how do we get rid of that? That until we get rid of that,
you
we're
get
all
rid
fucked.
of it by killing the king or the queen.
No, because that's not good.
Remember
What happened? Hold on. Shh.
Yeah.
What happens when you fucking cut the head off of a fucking serpent? 5 more heads grow out of it. That's the problem that you have with cartels and mafias and with gangs. You get rid of the fucking top dog, and then all of a sudden 4 more fucking douche nozzles. Like JD Vance is now going to be around for a hot minute too. Even if he doesn't win this, Trump's going to bow out. It's going to be JD Vance. It's going to be Major Green Twat. It's going to be these other cunts.
But also like that's also like with the dictators of certain countries. It's just they don't do anything about it because they know what crazy they're dealing with now. So like it's if you take them out, it's the same with Putin. If Putin gets taken out, the next in line is worse.
And that's why we haven't killed him. Anyways, I didn't say that out loud. Anyways, no, god damn it, the red dot's on my forehead. Anyways, let's crack on. Hold on.
Trump isn't in power. Trump isn't in power, and I urge everyone to watch a film called The Beekeeper by Jason Statham stars in it, and his goal is to kill the president, or so they think, and just work his way up to, as in a hive. We all work in a hive. We all do this. We all do that. We all have our jobs, and his goal is for that. And it is probably his best film, I would think, for Jason Statham, who I've been called Jason Statham's dad before in my local town. And he's fucking 3 years older than me, Jason Statham himself. I got called his dad. How fuck ugly am I?
Okay, well, anyways, let's crack on. Let's not talk about movies. Let's get back into. Let's crack on. Let's get back into this because I have so much more substance to get through. So let's crack on with this. This is one of the most amazing things, and I love these guys so much.
Isn't it crazy how the dumbest people you went to high school with found out about our weather machine?
He's never met us.
That actually is a good.
No, let's get into. Let's get into. I'm so pissed that I had this in order, and then I fucking.
Wait, you actually sorted for a stream?
Wow. I had this all sorted. I did. Well, I've been doing that lately. That's been a thing I've been on since.
Hey there, folks. Hope you're doing well today. Wanted to take some time to debunk some of these crazy conspiracy theories happening about controlling the weather. Thought we could look at someone familiar to most of us now, Tim Pool, talking about Marjorie Taylor Greene and some of the conspiracy theories she's spreading. Let's take a look. It's going to be serious, but this story has many people questioning. Listen, this has never happened before. Right before an election, 2 swing states and a major Republican stronghold.
You're an idiot. There have been 2 hurricanes that have happened before an election because it's hurricane season. Have they been this big? No, but have these things happened before? Yes, you dumb cunt. Dude, fucking actually look into something and get out of your fucking bunker and go touch the fucking grass, you twat.
Get slammed, but not by but one hurricane, but 2 hurricanes.
Stay in your bunker if there's a hurricane.
No. If you're Tim Pool, get out of your fucking bunker during a hurricane, please.
Saying this Hurricane Milton is unprecedented. I mean, first of all, let's just take note of how over the top he's being with his delivery and almost how it's like acting. So when they announced Milton, they said it may strengthen to a hurricane and then hit Florida. Then I see the next
Because that's how they predict the weather, you dumb cunt. They don't just go, there may be a thing that's, and I don't know. And no, they predict things. There's
Also,
predictions that happen. And
can they not realize that the intensity of these hurricanes may be to do with climate change?
No, well, we know that. They don't.
We don't
throw a little QAnon in there.
We don't cause climate change. We only cause the weather
controlling. Yeah, because that makes complete sense. We can control the weather. Never mind. So let's crack on because fucking Timble's a fucking idiot.
Update. It's looking like it'll be a major hurricane. They were saying maybe it will be a Category 3. Then this morning they said it's a Category 3. It may actually get to the point where it becomes a 4 or a 5.
It's called prediction, you dumb cunt. Do you not know how the weather is predicted? I think I've said this before, but my ex-wife, she was a weather forecaster in the Marines or for the Marines. She told me in the early 2000s, we really don't know what the fuck is going on. Because we have to go off of what we've seen in the past and weather predictions from there, and then we predict the weather from that. So it's not going to be immediate that you're going to know exactly the forecast. You have to watch how the storm builds, the weather systems that build around it. What happens because we don't have enough information. Even now, we have about 100 years of data from around the world that closely gives us weather patterns. So when they are talking about a weather pattern that has never happened before, which is happening constantly because of what, dog?
Climate change.
Anyways.
Exactly. Climate change.
So
Can I quickly just address stop
quickly
and say no, MAGA will not remain after Trump. He is the king.
No, but there's going to be something next. It's going to be the Vampist. It's going to be the Vampist or something. It's going to turn into something else.
Remain, but the Republican Party will become the party for the people, as it is.
Well, it's gonna go further and further and further to the right, and it's gonna be fucking insane. I don't know. I don't know. Hold on. I don't know. Dog, hold on. I don't know what's gonna happen after the Civil War, because literally there's gonna be a Civil War, which I'm scared as fuck about. No, there's totally gonna be one. I'm totally scared about it for sure.
By everybody.
I'm hoping because it's gonna be scary.
Contain that shit.
Yes, to be in.
To see that, I've got the hiccups. But no, the MAGA movement is a movement. It will just move, and it will end. And when you get rid of, Bobert's gone. Once you get rid of your Getz, or your Taylor Greens and all that shit, then MAGA will end. All that nonsense.
If that happens, the problem is I don't 100% see that happen yet.
Rupert Murdoch has not got it. I mean, how old is?
Well, it's his sons. His son. Wait, hold on. His sons. His sons are in power now. It's not Rupert that's in charge anymore. It's his two sons that are running all the stuff. So
Rupert is just 148 because they must have to be pushing like 112.
His sons? Yeah, totally. No, I think his sons are in the 50s. But anyways, his sons are the one that are running all the stuff now, just FYI. But let's track on with this more, because this idiot is sitting in his bunker going, I know other things about this stuff. I've never had sex. I've never been in a relationship. I've never been married. And I have never done anything other than sit in here and try to get women to have sex with me while I skateboard with my adult male friends that we may or may not have had sex with each other, because there's no way women would ever come in here and I need to get laid. Okay, let's track on.
He's never even kissed a girl.
He's kissed a girl. It was his best friend that was wearing a dress and put on lipstick.
It was his mom.
We'll see. 2 hours later, they're like, it's a 4. 2 hours later, it's a 5. Now I feel like,
because that's how progression of weather systems works, you dumb cunt. They cannot call it a category 5 until it gets up to a certain miles per hour of wind. You idiot. Why would they tell? Oh, I hate this dumbass cunt. He's such an idiot, and he's like so like
and
I
like,
am a centrist.
No, but also if they would have been making the storm, they would have already know it would have been a 5.
And they would have already said this is the direct path it's going to go through, and they would have told these places and blah blah blah. And the other thing is, they said that it was to only go over red parts of the certain parts of the states so that they could flood them so those people couldn't go and vote. But it actually went like into the farms, and it went into like larger parts of the thingies and the stuffs, and it caused way more damage than if you could control it. If you could control it, you would make it this big, and it would go pew, 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 to all the trailer parks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, they could play ping pong with it or whatever if they can actually control it. And they would just make it hit all the fucking white trailer park trash that are right wing if that's what it was supposed to do, you dumb cunts. No, it fucking hurt a lot of people. And it doesn't matter. They actually have really, really awesome ways now that they said that they can actually take your vote in. I was looking this up and reading articles about it in the places that were hit by these disasters that have just happened recently. They have ways for mailing in ballots and or for getting ways to get ballots and to turn them in and blah, blah, blah. So fuck you. These people we didn't do it to fucking get it so you cunts couldn't vote. Actually, we want everybody to vote. It's you twat whistles on the hardcore right that don't want people to vote, because the more black people that vote and the more brown people that vote.
That's what they do. Projection.
No, I know it's all projection for sure.
If you want to know the tactics of the right wing, look what they're claiming the left is doing.
No, it's always projection, just like what Trump does. I'm not the one who's putting up the fucking war propaganda bullshit, but you know what? We're going to kill all the migrants. We're going to kick them out. Give me one day with lawlessness with the fucking police and the FBI and all the police agencies, and then I'm going to be a dictator for day one. Dude, that is the most abrasive thing that your punk ass could ever fucking say, bro.
You only have to vote once. You only have to vote once.
Yeah.
Anyway, America literally has 2 geostationary hiccups and gone.
Exactly, similarly.
2 geostationary satellites that watch the weather. They know what's coming in. That's why. And Trump, believe it or not, made it a political thing by Sharpie penning in a state that never got hit at all.
Anyways, hey, dog, don't talk about my detachable penis. It's the weather controller. It controls how much wetness you get in your pants. Okay, I'm done with that. Okay. Let's crack on with this crazy ass fucking bitch.
You either have to vote for Kamala or Putin.
Crazy, by the way.
Hold on, hold on, dog. God damn it.
What makes it
just
crazy?
Just wait till after. Just stop. Just wait. Hold on. Sit, dog. Sit. Just wait.
I'm mute.
Listen to this. Listen to this bitch.
You either have to vote for Kamala or Putin. Who do you choose?
Oh, definitely Putin.
Putin.
Really? Why?
Absolutely. He's for his people.
Hell fucking no! He's for killing his people. He marches his people to the front line to get fucking slaughtered.
You don't got hiccups. I'm giggling. I'm just wondering how you find these fucking people. I mean, look.
Putin is only.
Hey, luckily, Hey, luckily for us, hold on. Luckily for us, the good liars and Adam Mockler, they are the ones who go out onto the field and they find these twat whistles and they actually interview them and they give us content that we get to use, which is amazing. And luckily, they let us use their content because that's exactly why they do this.
But I do believe like that they really have to search for people that are this dumb.
No.
All hail the MAGA
Because when they do these things that they go to a Trump rally, they literally have 15 minutes and they interview everybody and they show all of the interviews that happen, like it, and they don't pick and choose. These people, I mean, maybe they do. I don't believe that they're that honest with this, but they literally like interview like 20 people at some of these things, and it's insane. So let's go ahead and get to
end the story.
No, of course they are. They're totally brainwashed. So let's go ahead and let's find. Let's go ahead and talk to Waldo of the MAGAs. Jesus Christ!
I really do.
Outside. Okay, so let's get into
Pat's life.
Waldo. I want to talk to Waldo. Let's talk to Waldo.
Luke Beasley, by the way, just subscribe to him. He's a great kid. He really is.
Yeah, he's amazing. Everybody, please go do that for sure. So here we blow.
Oh, yes. Where have you been all these years? Man, I've been all around, man. They always see. Here's my thing. They always ask.
There's Waldo,
but no one ever bothers to ask how's Waldo. Maybe Waldo's had a bad day. No one. They're always looking for me. I'm right here, man. Nobody.
Oh my Jesus!
Respect
for him
for telling me this joke. That was fucking funny. Gotta give him that. Cool.
Yes. Let's get into this.
America first.
Exactly.
You consider yourself America first?
Exactly. I'm Uncle Sam.
Uncle Sam?
Yeah.
You're always supporting America?
Yeah. America.
Where was your? Let him get into this. God damn it!
Always has to come first. We're the Americans. You're the number one.
Just looking at this thing. And
where was it made? Where was it made?
It says made in China.
Hey, that's Amazon. That's Jeff Bezos. But
that's still you're not supporting America, you dumb cunt. Just because Jeff Bezos is a wannabe American does not mean you're supporting America. But you son of a bee sting. Hey, Jinx, you. Yes, pet lives matter. Totally. Exactly. Hey, Jinx, you. And let's crack on more with this.
You do know that Uncle Sam is a fictional character. It just means
it was totally made for propaganda for World War One. Was it World War One?
No,
it doesn't matter.
Uncle Sam is U.S. United States.
Yes, but it was for war propaganda. Is what?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
So let's crack on.
U.S. wants
crack on.
If Trump was elected, maybe there would be American manufacturing for these kinds of costumes, but instead they're all being made in China
because of Republicans.
Yeah.
And so,
because of the Democrats that control the weather.
What's his point that he's gonna be saying about this? Because he probably has something smart to say about it.
I'm gonna do
yes, of course.
There's more.
So let's crack on. Okay, dog, sit.
Wait, what is it?
Kamala Harris's policies.
Oh, right, because of Kamala Harris's policies. Before going further, do make sure that you're subscribed.
Yeah, it was totally Kamala Harris's policies that caused that costume to be made in China that you bought online without looking at it and understanding the concept.
Because Kamala Harris, her policies have been influencing the U.S. for years now, right?
Exactly.
Something like that.
Yes, exactly.
What the fuck? How fucking stupid! Like, come on! Even I am that stupid.
Okay, yes. And so what we're going to do to end this, even though there's like, we already know how the hurricane conspiracies are fake. I don't need to go over more of this, but Trump went on Univision, which is a Spanish channel, and tried to convince Spanish voters how he was awesome. And it went horribly wrong. So I'm going to start playing this, and we will break it up in stuff.
2021, Trump addressed the United Nations, and the whole world laughed at him. And he went, "Oh, I didn't expect that response." The whole world laughed at him. And
yes, just wait.
That's
what's going to happen. That's going to happen with South America right now.
No, but that's also because of his rallies, because the people that are there, like, no matter what crazy shit he says, no matter if it's even audible, they will cheer him on.
Yeah, but the rest of the world, that United Nations, who were world leaders, just laughed at him and said,
"Yeah, and he's not used to that.
You've not done what you promised to do,
yes. So
what you are. You are not that guy."
So here is so again, what y'all are saying is during this. Just watch. This is what people that are not white Americans are asking him about. So let's crack on with it.
I want to give you the opportunity to try to win back my vote. Okay. Your I'd say action and maybe inaction during your presidency and the last few years sort of, was a little disturbing to me. What happened during January 6th and the fact that, you waited so long to take action while your supporters were attacking the Capitol. And also people in your administration who don't support you. I'm curious how people so close to you and your administration no longer want to support you. So why would I want to support you?
Okay, then now let's watch him just talk about some other weird, crazy shit that has nothing to do with any of this.
He's going to talk about electric cars, windmills giving cancer, and
he's going to talk about sharks being electrocuted and all kinds of stuff.
People
anyways,
support.
So let's crack on.
A very small portion, but that was a day of love from the standpoint of the.
He said it was a day of love because they loved him on January 6th.
It's like hundreds of thousands. It could have been the largest group I've ever spoken before.
Well, his reaction.
Jesus.
So he's actually admitting.
And then
is he admitting there that he caused it?
Yeah, he's always said he doesn't know what happened that day. He's always denied it.
But here he says like this is the biggest group I talked to.
Yeah, Jack Smith will put him in jail. End of story. And he will go to jail.
Yeah, okay, so let's
come on, Doug, don't get me hard, okay? Don't get me hard.
Okay, so let's crack on to this thing about what this God, what the fuck is going on inside of my fucking house? Jesus, sounds like a bunch of dogs are fighting.
He's trying to do this in sound bites and not context.
What? Huh?
He's trying to do this in sound bites and not context.
No. I don't. We don't need the commentary of the commentators.
Well, no, we all know Trump is a
doing right now.
We all know Trump is a cunt.
So,
end of story.
Yes, and okay.
So brilliant.
What we're doing is we're going over this MMA fighter who's calling Trump a what? So here we go.
This is what he tweeted. I wrote this because it's what I always wanted to say about Trump pretending to be a tough guy. But we got the amazing Dave Bautista to say it so much better. Thanks, Dave. And then maybe the most.
Can I just say, Dave Bautista is not just an MMA fighter. He was a star in all 5. It's a 4 or 5 Sylvester Stallone films. The Incredibles or the Untouchables or the Insatiables. I can't remember what it's called. But Dave Bautista was a star in all of them films.
Yeah, no, he's a real man. Let's just put it that way. That's what we're getting at. He's a real man.
Hashtag of all time. Hashtag Trump is a weak little baby bitch.
He is though.
Yeah, but like, come on, like, I think I even.
So now let's get to him. Let's get to him talking about it.
Would get down to that, like,
dude. If I ever met Trump or ever somehow we come across, I would just push him over because he's like a fucking egg. He would just like fucking wobble and fall over fucking easily as fuck. But anyways, crack on.
Hey, Trump will be the same guy as if when I died, I went to heaven and met God face to face. I would kick him in the nuts and think, "Fuck you, you prick."
Yes, what we're talking about.
I spent in a fucking wheelchair. What was that all about? You cunt. Boom. Send me to hell. Probably more.
Yes. Okay. So let's crack on.
Fellas, we got to talk. A lot of men seem to think that Donald Trump is some kind of tough guy. He's not. I mean, look at him. He wears more makeup than Dolly Parton. This guy's afraid of birds.
Great film.
Donald Trump had his daddy pay a doctor to say his little feet hurt so he could dodge the draft.
Oh, his little feeties hurt so he didn't have to go into the Vietnams.
Feety weety.
Right, Dutcher.
Like a garbage bag full of buttermilk.
Look at how fat he is. Yeah.
He sells imaginary baseball cards pretending to be a cowboy fireman. Guy's barely strong enough to hold an umbrella. I mean, look how he drinks water. Like a little pink chickadee. He's got jugs, big ones, like Dolly Parton.
Like Dolly Parton.
He cheats at golf. He creeps around beauty pageant dressing rooms. You know that little dance he does? He looks like he's jacking off a pair of giraffes.
That's the best part of this video. Right.
He's moody, he pouts, he throws tantrums.
No, get those lights off!
He acts like a 5-year-old behind the wheel of a truck. He bent over for Putin. He's cattier on social media than a middle school bean girl. The guy needs help walking downhill. Almost there, Grandma. November, let's stop kidding ourselves. Donald Trump is afraid of rain, of dogs, of windmills, Merle Street, and being laughed at.
Isn't it past your jail time?
Mostly, he's terrified that real red-blooded American men will find out that he's a weak, tubby toddler.
Mommy, take me home. Mommy, I want to go home.
What's wrong?
Yeah, exactly. Similarly. All right, so we're gonna end.
That is an awesome fucking clip.
You haven't seen that?
Yeah.
No, I've not seen. I've not seen this video. Like, oh my god,
it came out. It came out yesterday or the day before or something. So it's very new. But we're gonna end on this just like always. So here we blow.
What's up, puppies? Puppy.
It happened when I was a lad. My folks were on vacation. It was my chance, and so I grabbed the rubber glove and lubrication. I got in position by Mima's favorite ocean. I fought inhibition. Then I beat it into submission. I fucked the couch and I liked it. Smell of cigarettes on the fabric. I fucked the couch just to try it. My elegy was pornographic. That felt so strong, those cushions tight. Making love to a love seat, feeling so right. I fucked the couch and I liked it. I liked it. Don't try to make me feel ashamed. It's true, I acted rashly. That sofa didn't have a name, but I called her Ashley. If I was the VP, I'd be working with Iran or China. But you know that I'd be thinking of that artificial couch vagina. It got my nostrils flaring from
I mean, just look at that. Anyway,
that outfit that Alito was wearing. My lazy boy will be pumping as the ottoman is sliding and jumping. That felt so strong, those cushions tight. Making love to a love seat feels so right. I fucked the couch and I liked it.
And I liked it. Okay. All right.
I liked it.
Look, what I was basically saying is that we're effectively run in this country.
Say that one more time, right quick, dog, and then we'll get into.
Well, I said pause because that's where you normally pause him when he comes up with a rubber glove and the lubricant. And
yes, totally.
Apparently,
I'm just a little
presumptuous.
No, I'm just a little distracted. I'm trying to order food because I haven't eaten all day, and so anyways, let's crack on.
By people without children.
I fucked the couch and I liked it. Smell of cigarettes on the fabric. I fucked the couch just to try it. My elegy was pornographic. That felt so strong, those cushions tight. Making love to a love seat feels so right. I fucked the couch.
And then we'll totally pause it on this. This is my favorite pause in the world, where it's a couch lady's house with him there with the KY jelly and his goddamn rubber glove. And hopefully he's only fucking the couch and not the cats. And prove me wrong, JD Vance, that you don't fuck cats. Anyways.
That guy is fucking American.
I liked it. Oh, Jesus,
no, if he was just fucking America, America would like it. He's R-ing America. Oh,
he is fucking the American people. He's fucking wimpishes, and I'm pretty sure at the end of this, at the end of when Trump fucking dies and loses and not dies, but loses and the MAGA movement just ends. He will say,
but okay,
it was all a ploy. That's why I did it. That's why I threw Trump under the bus 1 billion times and would not answer any single fucking question ever, especially on whether Trump won or lost in 2020. I'm going to guess that it's going to be his excuse because he is such a prick. He will just fucking... no. I can't even go on about JD Vance. That guy is just...
Okay, he's
going
to
be an alpha male. He's not an alpha male. He fucking wouldn't... No.
Yes, I know. And he is going to keep trying to keep running for the runnings of the runnings because he is a douche nozzle. But let's crack on and...
in my local pub, he would not have that smile.
No, he wouldn't have any more teeth. If that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say.
Or he would not have that smile.
So, Brainless, are we understanding that the Pippa Maroney is probably going to be doing a game stream tomorrow?
Yeah, I think we're back
probably
online
because there's no bowling anymore. So
that's what I figured.
And like we all know, she's always quite like with putting up the streams. I might be kicking her in the ass for that. Like if she would post them like yesterday, we can at least shout it out today, or maybe set it up. Yeah.
So, anyways, most likely the Pippa Maroney around 1:30 Mountain Standard Time in the Americas. I believe Pippa Maroney is going to be doing a stream, and she's going to be doing them from now on. So please, everybody, join us over there because it's so much fucking fun when we play the Jack in the Box. We play the murder mysteries. We play the Junktopia. We play the what's the dubs. We play the other things of the stuff.
Not so much the what the dubs. I don't think Pip likes what the dubs.
No, I just we don't. One of us doesn't have it that works properly
a bit
or
more
something.
people because she doesn't like to play it herself. But
yeah, but and then I think I need to share. I need to share that with Brainless or something, right? And so that you can play it or something.
I got the dubs. I got the dubs.
Okay, so anyways, there's the other thingy-mabobbers that we do. So if you want to play games with us tomorrow, we'll be playing games tomorrow around 1:30 Mountain Standard Time. And everybody go to the Pepperoni's channel and go and like subscribe and hit the bell notification so that you know.
And the videos that she posts are also often quite funny.
Awesome, they're amazing because she does. She's an old grandma. I shouldn't have. Anyways, and she reads with her accent. She reads these insanely silly stories that are perverted, even though
the children's books, children's stories that are not for children.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
Drop a like on Pip Parrot, and trust me, you will enjoy it.
Yeah, you'll be laughing your balls off.
Exactly. So, thank you all very much for being here. We'll see you tomorrow on Pepperoni's channel. I have shows all this weekend, so I will see you back on Monday. And we're going to be doing a stream about a documentary for Crazy Shite that is about how unfit Trump is mentally to be here. And there's like 5 psychologists that come on.
Please do not forget on the Saturday days, the DS-A.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, that's what I meant to say. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I forgot.
I don't remember what the subject is this week, but the deep state is in the side of the chat, so people can go there.
Do we have another guest on Tuesday?
Not for the next 2 weeks. Once we get into November, we're gonna get back into it. I want to do more Halloween stuff until the end of the month because it's Halloween. But once we get into November,
I get that.
No, but I love that the shit, man. Like there's nice people that you know.
Yes, and I will bring in more of my other extreme performers as well. But I figure that most of us are going to be busy for the rest of the month, and so am I. So we're going to start that in the beginning of November to bring in more. And I think I'm going to bring in one of my fire performers to interview, but I need to make sure that she is available for that. But I'm going to ask her in the next couple of days, and then we'll go from there. She is one of the ladies that books me for her circus that we travel with. I've toured with her twice. And so Arts Caravan is the name of her troupe. And I'm hoping to have her. And if not, then we'll have her next. And I have other people that I work with that do extreme performances. And we're going to try to do something different every single time, every week. So like fire, freak show, magician, every week I'm hoping to do a different style of performances to make it so it's not just sideshow, it's not just a certain type of or style of entertainment. So thank you all very much for
step up your game.
I'm working on 3 different new acts right now. So swallowing a lightsaber, pulling things from the insides of my ears, and making myself a human water fountain. So I have 3 new acts I'm working on right now that I will talk about in the near future.
I'd love to appear on the audience as well. With the water thing.
So we'll talk about all of those when I get closer to those things. And I have maybe a couple other things that I'm working on. I'll be using my magnets way more during my shows. So we'll start promoting that as well. And I probably will get a couple more implants, and those things will do things like have LEDs in them that light up if I can like touch things, and do wireless payment and a handful of other things. So I'm working on progressing my body because I need to fucking do that. All right, folks, thank you very much for being here. We'll see you all in the next stream, which will be Pepperoni, or meet us on Monday for a Trump is unfit to be president because a handful of physicians are claiming that he is not. And it's not my punk ass saying that or other people, it is them. So thank you very much for being here. Everybody say
bye-bye.
We're gonna get the fuck out of here. Say we'll get the fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
And then boy, all right.
One thing quickly.